So, welcome back, everybody. Right now, we're heading over to the Dune Desert, or yeah, whatever it's called, the desert, not the northern desert or whatever, but it's one of the deserts, because I needed more steel production to make heavy modular frames. And so I automated heavier modular frames right over here and made a hyper tube going over to it so that it's easier to travel in between the different places. And right now we have a little problem with it because I didn't exactly do the ratios right, and so it kind of runs half speed. About it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not that big of a deal. So what we just went through there was a hypertube launcher, but we're not making enough encased beams per minute. So originally we weren't making enough modular frames. Now we're not making enough of those. But I have a whole bunch in my inventory and like the same amount more. So, and I've already used some of them. We really only need maybe 200 on us. But yeah, it's kind of, let me get back over to this area so I can build one of these. I've unlocked a lot of stuff in the awesome shop because I've had oil running, which we'll get over to. But this is kind of what it is. So that's screws there. That's rods. Then we got, this is all for encased beams, so that's concrete, and that is steel beams. This here is more screws for the main machine. We got the modular frames there, and we got the reinforced iron plates to make those modular frames. Got the foundries for the steel. Got pipes here, and smelters there, and then the miner. All three miners are right here. There's another miner down there, behind there. That's the manufacturer. But that's kind of it there. I also built another factory. This one isn't started yet. I figured we'll start this one up together. This one I think we're good. So that's just a hypertube launcher. You just put a bunch of entrances right next to each other and make sure it goes out, because then it sends you off really flying fast. And so I just need more steel. And this is one place I kind of know because I've done it on other playthroughs. And it wasn't that hard to get to. And then this hypertube costed a lot of stuff, but we had it all automated. So now we're approaching on a different factory that's producing a very high level, another very high level thing, which we'll kind of go over here in a second. Oh, yeah. You slow down going up hills, which is alright. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. So, as this comes into view here, I'll kind of show you. You might be able to guess what we're making. I did a little bit of exploring. Didn't get the alternate recipes I wanted, but I do a little bit of exploring. So the power's off at this factory right now, and we got a manufacturer there. Got a couple refineries. You can try and guess what we did. But I have a little plastic and rubber setup, and also packaged fuel setup at the main base. So perfect place for a zip line. So we just got that storing heavy oil residue. I'm hoping to unlock the power plants. I think I've completed tier 5 for unlocking stuff. But so this is creating computers. And so I'm going to go ahead and flip the switch here. You can use these as signs, and I found that really interesting, that they kind of added signs, but they didn't. So now, if the factory doesn't shut down, all of these machines should be online. And so this is going to start producing plastic up here. We should probably... Yeah, I also unlocked Pipeline Mark II, but I'm just going to place that there, connect that there, and now that will get powered once oil gets to it. Or, yeah, it'll start flowing. We'll start producing plastic, which is needed for several different things. We still got some red, though. So we'll just go through and set the rest. No power. Did our power go out? Oh, no. It just isn't connected. For some reason. There we go. That is just not okay. So, as you can see, we have some tweaking to do here. But we'll get this all up and running here. All up and dandy. So those should be on. The stuff's coming over. Don't need that much iron, but we got a little bit. Got the copper inbound. Everything over here should be fine, resource-wise. Like, we're only using these. And then that's copper, not connected to power. Actually, no, recipe isn't set. That's fine. This is all the cable you need for one, which is kind of interesting. I think we have enough iron. But that's 30, 60, 90. 30, 60, 90, 150. So is that an impure node or what? Because that does not look like it's enough. As long as it's producing autosave, 150, we should be good. So yeah, our base is kind of just around here. And that's where okay. Let's see if we can find a power slug quickly. Because that needs to be overclocked, so we have 150. Don't see a power slug. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when you need power slugs, that's like a power slug tree. I kind of just go looking for them. I mean, I have a bunch at home. But, so this factory should be running almost at full capacity. We're close. We're not there yet. I'll do some exploring again. And I'm going to probably unlock the rest at tier 6. But I don't know how much is left, so that's where we're going to go to. We got 2 oil nodes we're not using, which is impure and I think another impure. But this is all good, I think, hopefully. Yeah, 2 impures, which is fine. I mean, impure, you need the oil, but like, it's not going to make that much of a difference. I saw something where somebody had like all oil pipelined in one spot, and I found that pretty interesting. So this pumps it in. First it's got to fill up though. Good, they don't have any in them. Okay, I think we'll go back to main base. We'll get this, I'll get it working. Don't worry. But we'll unlock, probably, yeah. So we'll go back to base and just kind of show you how long it takes to get there. Which, it takes a decent amount of time. Let's see here. So I obviously unlocked those, locked all of this stuff. Haven't really set up any lights yet, which is alright. I kind of need some more circuit boards for something, but, you know. It does take a little while to get back to base, because this is kind of like a sky bridge. You can see where it turns down there, and then that was like a sulfur node. It's kind of interesting. And so, if I hit Z here, this is the Green Hills. This is like the other forest or whatever, the desert forest. This is the Rocky Desert, I think is what it's called. And so, the pink forest is like right here. We'll actually pass it. So now I've been to all starting locations. I unlocked the Explorer so it was easier to go around, but I was doing off that like petroleum coke, which was really bad, and then coal, which was also really bad. So now we got packaged fuel down there. Like, needs water, I think I fixed. But that was our coal power. Right now, we're like out of coal power. We're just out of power. So that's why it's kind of at a good place where we're on the coast. We can get lots of oil. Like, I actually saw the coastal oil, and there's a lot of oil over there. And so we'll be able to make lots of power with that. We need to unlock some alternate recipes and then see if we need to do that, because there's like turbo fuel in the game, which is unlocked through hard drives, which we need compacted coal. And since we have so much stuff unlocked now, we really need to like go find stuff. So yeah, that's Pink Forest. That's Endgame. I've kind of been in it. It's kind of scary. I've interacted with some spiders. Spiders are no fun because they're like move really fast. They're like you with two Blade Runners. And so we got another Hyperloop launcher, Hypertube launcher. Bleh. Words, so fun. We got these things over here, which are batteries, and so we got completely filled. So yeah, our max consumption is above our production. It hasn't equaled out because we're not producing enough coal, which we'll fix. Maybe, never. We should be producing 3,000, but it fluctuates a lot. Hopefully the batteries will even it out. So this is getting kind of full here because I keep doing stuff. We actually got some heat sinks. And so, yeah, we got 5 and pipe, all of tier 5 unlocked, which was oil processing, industrial manufacturing, alternative fluid transport, and gas mask. And we got this unlocked. These all took computers, so I didn't want to do them. But we got everything else besides the computers. Yeah, I've been unlocking alternate recipes. I need to show you the oil, our oil setup. I think that's about it. I was going to start making rifle ammo, or yeah, I think it's called a rifle. But it costs, you need to make it in a manufacturer. And making it in a manufacturer is no fun. Because, like, it's so much. Like, you actually need 2 manufacturers. One to make beacons, which are these things. And then another to make the actual ammo. And then you need to make the rifle, which takes circuit boards, so, and I don't have enough circuit boards. I'll show you that. So we have, this is our oil setup. So we have 3 for rubber, 3 for plastic. We have one constructor here making containers, so if we ever need containers for something. Then we have another one making packaged fuel from these. These were originally making petroleum coke. And petroleum coke we would just sink, which that was getting us a lot of our tickets. But now we're not doing that because we're not. Because we need more. We always need more. Like, if this is way better fuel for like the Explorer, I should have some on me. So the Explorer is this thing. And it's kind of fun to play with. It's under the crystal line. It ain't anything new. I just figured I'd let you know. This is full of petroleum coke, because, yeah. So we have rubber, and then more rubber up top here. Then over here we have plastic, and more plastic. And I think I made a mistake. Like, I should have done something differently for the... I should have done like this recipe, because that might have been better. Because then we just use the petroleum coke from that. Or this is apparently a really good recipe, but this takes quartz. So if we did cheap silica, that would have been great. But we still have to get quartz there, which actually the quartz node isn't too far. That's a lizard doggo. I don't have anything to tame him on me. I found some high speed connectors somewhere. I think we can make these. Yeah, we can probably make those. Which those are really fun when you're trying to make supercomputers. Holy cow, that like eats your Gaterium right up. So yeah, I might get the rifle ammo. I'm definitely going to go exploring. I'm probably going to set up some infrastructure so that like we have a train line going around the world kind of thing, so we can access all the resources we're going to need. Because like we're kind of, I had to move, the oil wasn't actually that far. There's more oil over that hill because that's the coast. We need a lot more hard drives, so I'm definitely going to do some hard drive hunting. That's just really boring. So when I set up like the infrastructure with the trains and stuff, I'll do that. We'll just kind of gander through here quickly. I had to make more rotors because the motors weren't enough. I'll probably fix the coal some more so we have more standardized power. But I'm probably just going to let the game run. Like, we're full of motors. We're probably full on stators. Yeah, we're full on stators here. This wire is being used for a lot of things, but it's getting filled up. And then we got steel beams. I'm definitely unlocking the next level of belts. We got more stators stored here, so we can make lots of batteries. I might do that like soon. Let's go. We'll go look at the space elevator in a bit here, but this is Noblest, so that's a lot of explosives. I actually gotta refuel mine. I only like keeping 100 on me because you don't really ever need more than that. Got black powder getting stored up from these two. And so, yeah, I was thinking of making it here, but we might need our own dedicated factory for this. I'll show you. So, we can make beacons in here, which it's all that stuff. Which, this stuff ain't too hard except the wire. That's a lot of wire per minute. But not really. High-speed electronics, I'll just show you this quickly. 210, yeah, that's a lot. And that's only for 3.75. Rifle cartridge, that's what it's called. We need 3 beacons per minute, so is that more than 1? No, that's less than 1. Okay, good. So we need less than that. 30 pipes, that's pretty easy. This is pretty easy, but it's still not that fun, because we need to get more steel again. So, that's that. I might do that. I might make that. I have a train going from here, or bringing, bringing rubber up, because that's the only thing we have to get from down there. I was thinking about making it down there, but actually we might want to, but I'll figure it out. I could just make a temporary one and like feed it the stuff. We got a lot of power slugs. Oop. Don't need to sort that. We're going to take this back. I'm going to get that all sorted. I'm going to probably unlock the rest of that. Oh, we're going to take a look at the space elevator. Exploring. Hard drives. Trying to get compacted coal and turbo fuel. I don't know if I'm going to do turbo fuel. I might just do fuel. But we also need like diluted fuel. And not like the blender version of that. If you guys know what the blender is yet. 2,500 framework. That's not hard. We could probably do this next time. If we wanted to, but I'm not going to because I want to set up more infrastructure before we get into aluminum. But we're getting really close. So, stay tuned, subscribe. If you want to see when the next one comes out so you can see when we're getting closer to aluminum and see all that new stuff, make sure to hit that bell then. And then like the video if you enjoyed or dislike it if you didn't. Tell me what you want the base color to be if you want to change it. And see you all next time.